What up, guys? Y'all see this dent right here? I'm gonna show you guys how to repair this dent. I also have another one to do on that vehicle right there. That video y'all will see as well, but that one is more, that one has a bigger damage than this one. Let's get it started. All right, first things first, we're gonna hit it with an 80. All right, that is an 80 grinding pad, 80. The 80 grit, what that does, all it does is knock off the paint from off it. It does not grind off the metal. It just grinds off the paint from off the metal. That's it. You're gonna blow this off. Then we're gonna use a spot welder, all right? Right here we got a stud welder. This thing is really good. When you use this, you don't want to put too much force on it, just a little bit, because you will burn through the metal. You don't want that. Like that, see? Burn it in, take it off. You're gonna put these into the low spots. Now we're going to use the pulley to pull those things out. Now we're going to put the pulley on it, and then we're going to hit. We're gonna pull the dent out, and then hit the high spots down. See that? Comes right out. We're gonna hit around it. Once you hit the high spots down, what that does, it strengthens back the metal. All right. Now since we pulled out the dent, we're gonna check for some high spot. If there's some high spot, use something sharp and pointy to knock the high spot down. Now that feel flat, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut these pieces off and then grind them down. Alright, now we're gonna grind those things down flat. We're gonna switch from the 80 to the 36. That's a 36. Now that we're grinding down with the 36, you're going to fix for some high spot. Where the pin was, if those spots are still high, you tap them down. The DA and sand that bad boy down. Alright, now we got the panel grind down. You're going to use the DA with an 80 grit to sand down the paint. Now that you got the paint all sand down, it's time to put the Bondo. Alright guys, we're going to put the first coat of Bondo now. When you put the first coat, you want to do it tight, so that will prevent the Bondo from getting pinholes in it. Alright guys, we're getting ready to sand down this first coat of Bondo. First thing first, I hate it with a 40. Some most body men don't do that, but I do, but it makes sense. The reason why I hate it with the 40 grit, for two reasons. It knocks the first down coat more faster, and it saves material. Let's go. Alright guys, now that the Bondo is nice and low, you're gonna feel to make sure there's no high spots and it's nice and flat. If there is high spots, let's go ahead and knock down the high spots. No high spots, so we're good. Now this is the first coat. We're gonna put the last and final coat, but since we use the 40 grit, we're gonna use the 80 grit to knock out the 40 grit so that this won't bleed through the next coat of Bondo. All right, that did it. Use the 80 grit to knock out the 40 grit sandpaper. Now we're gonna blow this bad boy off and put the last coat over it. All right, now it's time for the last coat. Let's get it. All right, guys, this is the last and final coat. This is coat number 2. All right, we're going to start with the 80 grit this time, not 40, 80 grit. This is the finishing coat. The reason why I put that tape right there, the tape helped me carve back the line, because there is a line that goes from here all the way around. So what the tape does, it carves the line out. All right, guys. After you finish with the with the 80 grit, you're gonna go over it with 180. What the 180 grit does, it takes out the sand scratches of the 80 grit, so that when the painter prime it, it won't bleed to the primer and show to the paint. This is 180. You're gonna take the tape off. We'll tape out the way. Now see how nice and sharp the line is? Nice and sharp. Now, you're gonna use an old 180, a really old one, and you're gonna knock the line down some, just a little bit, because it's too sharp, just a little bit. Just like that. Then you're gonna use the 180 and feather edge the outside. Now, what I will do now, I will spread some self-etching primer over the line to make sure it's nice and straight. Nice. All right, guys. That's how you do that, all right? That's how you repair a dent. All right? That's how you repair a dent. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Until then, I'll see you in the next one. Boy working, when checking out.